Now, are you aware that this is a place that has always been in opposition? It has good tarmac roads like this one and good feeder roads like this one. Now, are you aware that this is a place that was in government for 24 years and it has been in government for the last 15 years, but it still looks like this? Welcome to Tabolwa, and let me compare Tabolwa to Khwisero constituency so that you can understand what is happening in Nandi and what is happening in Khwisero constituency. Lakini watu wa Nandi tuambiane ukweli. You have always been in government. The current president comes from this area. He has been a vice president since 2013, 2017. He is now a president. Your governors have always supported the president. Your area MPs and local MCAs, including all local leaders that are nominated, they have always supported the president. But you still have roads that look like this. Friends, I am in a place called Tabolwa. A place called Tabolwa, and if I'm lying, they can sue me, they can take me to court, because this is raw information I'm bringing you. So where have your leaders been taking all the money? And this is a major road. If you want to know that it is a major road, look, the motorcycles are taking farm products to the market. Wanapeleka maziwa, wanapeleka mahindi, and they take all the other farm products to the market using a bad road that looks like this. Now, some of you cannot understand why I am ranting. I am ranting because I come from an area that has always been in opposition. And when you come to a place called Khwisero, which voted for Raila Odinga in 2013, voted for Raila Odinga in 2017, and the area has always been in opposition, the road that welcomes you is this kind of road. And I know some of you want to say that I talk about such kind of hizo lami na ziongelea sana, so leo siongelei lami. Now I want to take you inside Khwisero constituency. Today I am not going to talk about tarmac roads. I want to talk about feeder roads. Feeder roads that are inside the village, so that you understand why I was confident to drive here and I got stuck and I remembered these people have leaders that are corrupt, and I'm calling you corrupt because where have you been taking the money? This is a feeder road in Khwisero constituency. A feeder road. Look at a feeder road the way it looks like. Kuna mawe, okay? Look at the stones. The stones are pressed on the road. Now zimeshika barabara vizuri. You cannot find mud here. Even if it rains, hata kunyeshe aje, even if it rains cats and dogs, you can only come here even with slippers and walk, because there is no mud. You can confirm from anybody from Khwisero constituency. And it is not one road. Wacha nikupeleke ku junction. Let me take you to the junction so that you can prove for yourself. This is the first junction that I'm telling you. Now, look at the road that goes down there. Yote ni mawe. Now, look at the road that still goes up there. Bado ni mawe. Now, look at the road that goes straight. It's feeding this road. Still, yote ni mawe. Now, I want to take this road, okay? I want to take this road, and I want you to look for yourself. Look at this road. This road has stones, and you can never find mud. Look at the way they are pressed on the road, and you can never find mud on this kind of road. But when you come to Tabolwa, this is what welcomes you. Now, are you proud to be in this kind of setting where you walk in mud, where you have to drive your motorcycles in mud, and you still sing the way you are proud of your local leaders, yet they are stealing from you instead of making this kind of road look good? Let me take you back to my home, and I want you to confirm from anybody from Khwisero constituency, because this channel is not about politics. This channel is not about one term, it's not about two term, it is about reality on the ground. Now, come to Khwisero constituency. I am not mentioning names of places because everywhere in Khwisero constituency, everywhere you walk, you will find feeder roads that look like this. Even a village like this, look here. This is a road that is deep in the village. Now, look down there. Look down there, the way it looks like. Ata kunyeshe aje, my friend. You will never find mud. Khwisero people are enjoying, and that is why sometimes I tell people who are in Khwisero constituency that before you get out of this constituency, you will never understand how people are suffering out there. And when you hear people say our leaders are bad, some people criticizing our leaders, sometimes I look at them and wonder, mmewai tembea huko nje kweli? Our member of parliament could be a bad man. Our governor could be bad. Our MCA could be bad. But look at our roads. Look at our roads. There is evidence all over. But now I'm taking you to Tabolwa in Nandi. Now come here. Suppose this was Khwisero constituency. Tungekuwa tunalia mpaka wapi? Lakini these people wako na hii barabara na hawali kabisa. Look at this. Hawa watu hawali. They are suffering and they are still singing two term, and they say they want Finance Bill 2026 to pass. Now, you want Finance Bill 2026 to pass to get more money. To do what? To do what? If with the current allocation you cannot make your roads like this, and you are in government, and with the allocation that is there, areas that are in opposition have tarmac roads like this one, and feeder roads look like this. And let me tell you something very interesting, by the way. Let me tell you something very interesting. I hear that this road was made by the MP and sometimes the MCA. Sometimes you may not even understand because I was not here when these things are made. Nikirudi tu nyumbani nasikianga vizuri. The contractor who made this road alikuja na mawe mingi. He came with a lot of stones, and those stones were crushed on this road. And wakati walimaliza na wakaensure wamefinya hii barabara vizuri, the road was pressed very well, the stones were put aside on the side of the road. Now look at some of these big stones. Some of them were not even crushed. We had extra. We had a lot of these stones, and they were crushed, and the road was made in a very good way. Sasa watu wakitembea unaona tu wanaenjoy. You can see motorcycles, they are being ridden here in a very comfortable way. These people don't even know what mud is. And some people, I tell my people in Khwisero constituency, sometimes go slow on our leaders when they try, because they are trying. No local leader has paid me to talk about them. This is the reality on the ground, and if you come from Khwisero constituency, I can assure you, if you walk around the constituency, all the roads, all the feeder roads look like this. Look, this is another junction. This junction, on the right, we still have stones. And then on the left we still have stones. So I will take this road that goes on the left. Look at this. Now look at that road. All the roads in Khwisero constituency look like this. Now when I visited Tabolua, when I came to Tabolua, and I was going towards Baraton University, by the way, I was going to Baraton University. Don't ask me what I was going to do there. Then I said, let me take this road just to see how this place looks like. Now this is what I encounter, my friends. This is what I encounter, and there is no such road in our area. And I'm asking these people, guys, are your leaders aware that you have this kind of road? And they say, yes. Our governor Sang, and I'm talking an area of Governor Sang. Our governor Sang is aware of this kind of road. Our member of parliament is aware. Our MCA is aware. But we are still like this. But we vote for them. Why do you vote for them? Because they support our president, our kingpin. Now, they vote for leaders because leaders support their kingpin, not because leaders will bring impact on the ground. My prayer is that when you elect next leaders, waulize wakuje huku kwetu, tuwaambie hii mawe tulitoa wapi, because we have even extra stones. Look at these stones. Hata zingine tunatupa kando ya barabara. We have a lot of them. We had a lot of them. The contractor who made these feeder roads came with these stones in lorries and crushed the stones, and he made the roads look good, and we have good roads all over the constituency. There's no place in the constituency that doesn't look like this. Look, all these are our roads. But when we come to your area, this is the best you can offer us. This is the best that we can find. These are the roads that you can walk on. This is your situation when you ride those motorcycles. Now, what do you enjoy as residents of Nandi constituency? Please tell me how you enjoy it while walking on this kind of road. Mnaanguka chini. Look even at that motorcycle. It wants to fall down. Mnaanguka chini. Now, how do you enjoy this kind of environment? Kindly, when you vote for your leaders next time, vote for leaders who can bring change. And when you support Finance Bill 2026, ask them, we are supporting the bill so that more people can be taxed, so that you can get more money as politicians. When you are allocated that money, what do you do with it? You buy expensive vehicles, you live lavishly, you invest in offshore accounts, but on the ground, what do we get? My friends, ask your leaders those questions, because it is embarrassing to have this kind of road. But in my area, I'm very proud of my former governor. I'm very proud of my current governor. I'm very proud of my member of parliament, because you may have your weaknesses. You people may have your weaknesses, but you have ensured that we have good roads. And I have to thank you for that. And we are showing Kenya that development can happen even when you are in opposition. And people who are in government can still be corrupt, and they can make their residents suffer like this. So Nandi County, Tabolua, I am here and I am leaving this place and I'm not proud of it. And this is Gidi Akali. You can follow this channel so that you can get more of these stories. Thank you for listening to me and welcome back.